Hey guys, I am Paradox, and welcome to a new series on the Game of Thrones mod. I've been promising a new series, it's been a while, and as you can see, you can probably guess who I am. Welcome to the twins of the Crossing. We are playing as Walder Frey. Now, the reason I chose Walder Frey was because a lot of people were mentioning Walder, the Freys, the Boltons, and even Harrenhal. I did like the idea of Harrenhal. I was actually going to do Harrenhal, but I couldn't decide what time period to do Harrenhal, as what because there's a few families who've owned Harrenhal, or maybe even trying to start my own family and create a character in Harrenhal. But what I decided to go with was, I felt, because we lost Joffrey, the Joffrey Let's Play, our sort of evil character, I felt like I wanted to replace that, and I felt who better to replace him than the Bolton or the Freys. And I felt the Freys were a bit different, because at the moment I'm playing with Robb Stark in the north in the Clash of Kings scenario. So I felt like we'll go with Walder Frey and the Freys in the Riverlands. And I'm going to play in which scenario is it? Robert's Rebellion. Now I chose Robert's Rebellion because one thing, Walder Frey is a little bit younger, 74. But obviously if you're playing Clash of Kings scenario, Walder Frey tends to die very quickly. And I like Walder Frey. Well, I mean, I don't actually like him. Don't get me wrong, but it's a good character. So I wanted to play as him for a little bit. I thought it'd be quite fun. All of his horrible things, because as you guys know, I play roleplay, so I take on my decisions based on my character's traits. Now I want to try and make this series into a bit like my Reigns Let's Play. If any of you guys have watched my Reigns Let's Play, I want to play as a High Lord or a Lord and try and make something with our family. And I really did enjoy the Reigns Let's Play. It's one of my favourite Let's Plays I did. If you haven't watched it, definitely check it out. Definitely my favourite one. Well, maybe not my favourite, but it's one of my favourite. It's my longest running one, and I want to try and make this one a bit similar. So we're going for the same thing. So we're playing as Walder Frey. As you can see, I've got a lot of family members. Just before I started recording, I thought, hey, maybe I should go through the family and make sure I know who everyone is. And I was just looking at it, and I was just like, I'm just not going to remember these guys. I'm not going to remember all of them at all. And I thought to myself, do you know what? In a way that makes sense, because if you can take from Walder his reaction to his own family, you can tell that he doesn't really care either. He's just like, oh my god, so many. Another Walder. They're calling the girls Walders. Weird names just to please him, because obviously they all want his recognition, because he's obviously the head of the family. So you can tell he's sort of a bit like, too many. There's too many families. So he doesn't know all their names anyway. So I thought, you know what, that makes sense then for me. But yeah, at the moment, during the war, we are neutral, so we're not helping either side. I thought it'd be cool if the Targaryens would win. I really want them to win, because we've played so many Let's Plays under like Robert or Renly or some Baratheon. I thought it'd be really nice to play under a Targaryen, just to see what will happen. And maybe Rhaegar could become king. That'd be really cool to see happen. So we're playing in this scenario, something a bit different. Yeah, so I hope you guys will enjoy this one. We're just gonna jump right in. Not much I really need to do, obviously. Get this up. Has left my court. Okay, so everyone's starting to fight. While everyone's fighting, we can deal with our own little stuff. I'll put down the speed, actually. Okay, ambition. What ambition? Make the 8. Oh yeah. Prove your manliness to all the realm by lying with a girl from each of the 7 kingdoms and the Riverlands. I'm actually also playing on the updated version of the mod, so all the bugs from Robb Stark one should be gone. I've also upgraded that one, so that should be fine now. But yes, another story. I guess Walder probably would try that. He's probably quite good at it as well, but the problem is, he's very old now. There's not much point. Obtain a Valyrian Steel Sword. See a House on the Iron Throne. He'd rather become Paramount, I think. I think he'd like to become Paramount of the Riverlands, really. Or amass wealth, maybe. He might like money. I guess he's more about, he just wants people to respect him and honour rather than money, I guess. He's greedy, but he wants people to respect him in that way. And obviously no one does, because he's a little conniving worm. Fall in love, definitely not. Okay, see a House on the Iron Throne or Valyrian Sword. Now, like I said, I'm going to go with my characters because I like to roleplay. It makes it a bit different for you guys, makes it always the same, and it makes it interesting for me, because I always play the same way otherwise. So I'm going to go with see a House on the Iron Throne, because he's not exactly a fighter. I don't think he cares about the Valyrian Steel Sword, as long as his family has power. Okay, my son Jeremy asked me for a FIFA zone. I haven't got much to give, really. So I mentioned the wall. I think that would be like Walder. Just mention the wall to his family members, like, you want your own place? How about the wall? You ever thought of that? Yeah, just to threaten him. We'll look at my vassals, so you guys can have a look. We have a guy called Raymond Ehrenford. It's with the Ehrenfords. He seems okay. Good lawmate, good scholar. We also have Andre of Mistlewood, a Charlton. Okay, don't really know the Charltons. Don't recognise that name. And we have Leslin Hay. I think you say it Hay. They're all okay. None of them particularly interested. No one like major characters. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this. We don't need that up. Okay, let's make sure we got our best people on our council. Okay, you're probably the best. You're not going to be very good during a trial, but you got the best steward. Maybe I should go with Ryger. And he is a family member. He's a bit worse at the actual steward, but he'd be great when it comes to the court case. Because that's what you've got to remember with your Castellan. They also have to deal with if you bring someone to justice, so in a court trial. So I'd rather go with him. Okay, massive laws. Yep, you're definitely the best. Bellina Haywick, okay. Oh, Walder Rivers. Probably is the best. Ooh, Aines. Aines isn't too bad either. I'll keep it as a Walder Rivers just because it has him as it already. But he's quite good. Huh. There's quite a few interesting Frey members as well. That's why I quite like the Freys. I don't like, obviously, Walder Frey specifically, but he's got a few interesting family members. He's actually better than you. Yeah, so that actually worked out quite well. We replaced him from the Castellan, and now we can put him as Master of Coin. Worked out quite well. Ooh, who are you? Simon Frey. He has got pretty good, okay. And then the priest. We got a pretty good priest as well. There's a few interesting ones. I might just go through the ones that you might interest in Frey members if I can find them. There is Aegon Jingle Bells. He's a bit of an imbecile. Probably named him Aegon in spite of the fact that he's an idiot. Probably sort of like, you know, a tease to the Targaryens. Bit disrespectful, really. Walder the Black. A lot of these characters you won't see on the TV show. If you've read the book, so you should recognise these characters. Walder the Black is an interesting character as well. And I can't be bothered to look through. It would take me so long. Limited Crown Authority. No, Walder doesn't want to give you more authority. Tullies. You should marry one of my children to one of your children. I've been reading the Seven-Pointed Star, and it claims that death is not something a true believer should be afraid of. I am just a poor sinner. Yep. Lose 2 health. Oh my god. Okay, Walder's probably going to die very soon. Ooh, Edma. How about you marry Edma to one of my children? How about that, Tully? Walder always wants to get good marriages for his children. How about Walder, Tater, Moya? Okay, one of these 3 because they're quite young. About the same age as him, really. Oh, we got another one down there. Kyra. We've got so many children. This is going to be ridiculous. Okay. Let's go with one of these 2. Tater or Walder? Let's go with Tater. She's ambitious. Maybe she'll be quite good with married to him. No. What? What political concerns? How dare you, Tullys? I'm upset with the Tullys now. They are just completely disrespecting me and my family. I have many children. We need to get them married. Okay, Aemon Rivers. Oh my god, the amount of money I'm going to have to spend on children is going to be ridiculous. Aemon Rivers. You got good stewardship. Let's see you're good with numbers. 34 gold. I guess we're going to do first come, first serve, I guess, when it comes to children. Actually, no, he's a bastard. Aemon Rivers. No, we're not going to do the bastard then. We need to make sure people are actually going to inherit. We need to make sure people who actually might inherit have good traits, obviously. So we'll try and do it like that. God, I can't wait to see how much money I'm going to spend on all those children. We'll let these other guys deal with their little Game of Thrones. And we'll try and sort our own family for now and wait for a time for our own. Obviously, if the Tullys lose, they may take the Riverlands off them. So we could put ourselves in a good position with the Targaryens. My son's asked for a fief. I mentioned the wall, as usual. I'm going to be complete dick as Walder. Wait for the right times. We could try and usurp someone. Arwood Frey. You're absolutely terrible at everything and you're craven. I'm going to leave you for now. You're not one of the main family, so we'll leave you. We'll leave you for now. How's the war going? Ooh, Robert's winning. Generally, Robert does tend to win, so I wouldn't be surprised if obviously Robert Baratheon wins. But I'd like to see the Targaryens win because they'll take the Riverlands off the Tullys, hopefully, and hopefully then we can put our position up to them and say, hey, look, we're the Freys. We didn't fight you. And we're nice people. Loafer the Lame. Wow. For someone... for someone with such a horrible name, he's got genius. Wow. And he's one of my direct sons. Okay. Ah, you're pretty good. You're good at everything. Wow. Okay. Kyra Frey, she's good. Good scholar. That's it. Oh my god. Sir Field the Crossing. Okay, you're a knight, but other than that, you're pretty rubbish. Parwin Frey. You've got good stewardship and scholar, so we'll try and find you someone to help. What was that? Clicked on my face by accident. Someone's a good scholar. Loafer might be a really good one for you, actually. Or maybe... Hey, he's not very good at other stuff. Yeah, let's go with Loafer. He can educate you. I have to be careful though who else to get him to educate, because they can obviously educate a few people at a time. So I want him to educate someone who's going to be good for us, because he's actually probably the best Frey I've seen. He's actually not too bad a Frey. Family person. What a surprise. Today, my grandson Ryman asked me for a fief of his own. He didn't deserve those lands. Oh, very well. He didn't deserve those lands. I'm not going to give these lands to any of them. These are my lands. They need to wait till I'm dead. How dare they ask me? I'm 75 years old. Can't they just wait? Assholes. Okay. The annoying thing is, with this war going on, we can't specifically try and manipulate anything at the moment or try and assassinate people. I don't want to make it too obvious for us. We need to wait for the right time. The funny thing about Wold is, obviously, he's done bad things and people don't like him. But when you think about it, initially he was keeping to all of his honours, shall we say? All the things he said he would do, he did do. It's interesting, when when Rob obviously first wants to cross the river, and he promises to marry one of his daughters and stuff, so they can cross. And Walder gives them a lot of men. He gives them a lot of his family members. They go fight. Some of them die. They do give them everything, really. While hunting in the forest, your child Jamos Frey came across some poachers who kidnapped him. Ooh. The vile scoundrels are now threatening his life, asking for a large sum of money to free him. Well, he's not particularly any good. We haven't got much money. We've got a lot of kids we need to educate. I shall pay. I shall hunt them down myself. My master-arms will bring my son back to me. Go off, Frey. Who was it? Which Frey was it? Yeah, Walder Rivers. Your son is back safe and sound. Yay. Thank God, another one is safe and can live on to have a lot more children. But yeah, he keeps to his promises up to that point. It's just because he's disrespected, in a way. But he's a guy you can't trust him, though, definitely. I'm not saying you can trust him. I'm not saying he's a good guy. I'm saying he does have a lot of... He does a lot of things he can help you with if you need him. If you give him what he wants, he can actually help you out. Such as obviously some people find out later on. But, yeah. I'm not trying to defend him at all. I'm just trying to get people to see his point. Ooh, they changed the House Tyrell symbol. I had not even noticed that. That is quite nice. Raymond asked me for a fief. Nope, you do not deserve those lands. Have they changed all of them? No. I thought maybe I just gone crazy. I hadn't really noticed. Oh, and there we go. Didn't last long. I knew he'd probably die very soon. That's why I didn't want to play the Clash of Kings scenario, because I knew he'd probably die very quickly. Lord Walder has set course for heaven at age 75. He died a natural death. Long live Lord Stevron. Okay. My new heir. You want to have Stevron Frey? I've had 1, 2, 3 wives. Yeah, we've had 3 wives. He's almost as bad as his father. He's widowed though, so I can't get married again. Which is okay, I've got 3 sons. We have obviously Raymond of the Crossing. He's a drunkard. Okay, he's not a particularly good member of the family, damn. But then after him is obviously Aegon Jinglebells. God, imagine if Aegon Jinglebells inherited everything. That would be absolutely disastrous. We can't let that happen. And then we have my other son, Walton Frey. And obviously a load of my other brothers. Oops, gone off it. Let's have a look at who we are. Okay, we're Stevron of the Crossing Frey. We are a family person. We are envious, okay. We are patient. That's a good one to have. Gregarious. and we're widowed, and we are a knight. And a holy warrior. I'm not particularly good at many traits. Okay, I've got the sort of character he is. We're a bit of a more patient person, but we get on well with people. We're patient, and we get envious of people, but we like our family. Okay, so I'll look on enviously at the Tullys, let's say. The Iron Throne is at a state of war. Tried men for his armies. What shall we do? Shall we support the throne? Shall we support the throne? How's the war going? Robert is definitely winning. Okay, the Freys are all about their own family. They're not going to help unless they can see something in it for themselves. So I can't really see me risking my own back for King Ares the Mad. Even if it does mean we might inherit the Riverlands by... Well, not inherit, sorry, by getting him to get rid of the Tullys and giving it to us. It's not worth the risk. We wouldn't think it would be. So we'll not concern ourselves for now. We'll keep to what we've been doing. Keep our family alive. Ambition. Adopt a lifestyle. Now, I don't think he's as ambitious as his father, so he'd be more looking for the paramountcy probably. Fall in love, improve learning, improve stewardship, paragon of virtue. I'm going to say he wants to adopt a lifestyle. Yeah. Seems like the sort of guy he might be. Ooh, we got demands too big. I might have to give somewhere away. Maybe if I give one to my son. If we give the Freylands to my son, he can say, who are you married to? Roslyn. Okay, so he's married to a lowborn person. Maybe I should just give it to him. Because then it'll pass to him anyway. The twins as well. So instead of splitting them up to other Freys, I'll keep it in my side of the family. Of the Freys. So many bloody Freys. Okay, we'll do that, yeah. Grant landed title. I'll give you the Freylands. There we go. I'll keep him happy as well. We lost a Master of Coin. Okay, yep, my son was obviously Master of Coin. Ah, that gives Lothar a chance. Yep. Oh, actually, he'd be a great Castellian, wouldn't he? Huh. Do you know what? The other guy will be fine for now. We'll have you as the Master of Coin. I need to get them to do stuff. Why didn't I get them to do stuff? What's wrong with me? Okay, improve defences. Oversee province. Let's do with that for now. Improve relations. Fabricate claims. Sow dissent. Fabricate a claim. That'd be useful. Then again, we've got so many family members. I'm sure we'll get some claims appearing sooner or later. They're all married completely everywhere. So I'll try and improve relations. But who would I want to make friends with? That's the other question. We'll sow dissent, actually. We'll sow dissent some of the Riverlands against the Freys. How about Edmur's Harrenhal? Okay. How about the Brackens? Or Blackwood? Blackwood or the Brackens? We'll go with the Brackens. Train troops. Train children. There's a lot of children here. How about you train children? Maybe some of them might actually turn out to be okay. Collect taxes. Okay, subject economy, build spy network. Okay, and scheme. There we go. You can stay there for now. Ruler unmarried. I can't get married. I am obviously. Ooh. Stefan Frey. You're not particularly very good. You're terrible. You're terrible at everything, really. Oh, 1 gold. Oh, that's fine, then we'll get you educated at court. If it's 1 gold. A son was born to Sir Raymond of the Cross, and oh my god, we're going to get so many of these sorts of things. We need to look to marry. Let's look into marry the Brackens. The Brackens, sorry. Wow, he's got a lot of daughters. And she's attractive, okay. Oh, not educate. Barbara. How about Aegon Jingle Bells? No, of course not. Ryger? Nope. How about Ronald? No, I don't think they'll marry us. Yeah, matrilineal. Ooh, we could get matrilineal though. But then again, I'd rather marry the second daughter. And she's attractive as well. Wow. The Brackens have been quite good with their children, haven't they? No, I don't think they'll marry. Yeah, again, she's too close to the inheritance. How old's your father? 26. The mother's 26. They could have another kid as well. We could always do a matrilineal. marriage. I've got loads of kids.